how to connect Mailchimp to Webflow. So hello guys and welcome back to today's video. In today's video, let's show you how you will be able to connect our Mailchimp over here together with our Webflow forms. So first things first, we will first go to Mailchimp and we will be creating or using the sign up option or the sign up forms over here. Select sign up forms and let's create a new form over here. Now we will be getting something from Mailchimp over here to integrate it with Webflow. So let's simply wait for our Mailchimp over here to appear and give it a second. Now, while waiting for this, we could now simply set up our Webflow website as well that you're going to put in your form. So I made a random one for now. And over here, back in Mailchimp, let's see that we have multiple options that you're seeing here. The one that we need is the embed form or embedded form. So click that and do whatever name that you want. Click on begin. And then we're simply going to wait for this again. We're not going to customize anything. We're not going to modify anything. But over here, as you can see, we have this. Simply click on continue and you will be able to receive this code. Now, this is the code that would allow you to put when or wherever you want the sign up form of Mailchimp is. As long as you have the option to input an embedded code, you will be able to have that Mailchimp form in whatever platform. But what I'm actually going to just ask you to do is to look for the specific line of code, the form action right here. So what we're going to copy actually is just the information inside of this double quotes over here. So copy this entire thing up to the next double quotes over here. So copy this, and now this is your form action. This will indicate or instruct the forms that will be located in Webflow to send the data to Mailchimp. Now, over here, I have this random stuff here. So we have text field, and then we have text field over here. Let me complete this one over here by adding a text over here in the middle. So let me put text here. So let's say last name. It's not really arranged properly, but you get the idea. Actually, let's try to rearrange it. So we have that, we have this, and let me put the last name there. There we go. Then we could remove the placeholder for now. So simply select the text field for the name or like the first name or whatever text field that you have, and click on settings over here on the right side. Scroll down and look for the section that mentions action over here. This is where we're going to paste the code or this code over here that you just got. Let's do the same thing for this other one or the other options. So we have that. Over here it's the same, but let's copy and paste it to make sure. Last name, copy and paste to make sure. For the email, copy and paste to make sure. Now after that, that means that whatever data Webflow will be able to get through those input will now be sent to Mailchimp. But we're not done yet. Go back again, click on finish later, and now we're going to click on tags. Or rather, where is it? We're going to click on settings over here. Click on audience field and merge tag. Make sure that this is the one that you're selecting. And over here, this is where you will be able to see the necessary tags that we're going to have. So as you can see here, if it's for email address, the name or the tag that you're going to have is going to be this, as you can see, email. And for this one, it's going to be F name, last name over here. So depending on what type of form that you're going to put in Webflow, for our example over here, we have name, last name, and email address. But of course, you might want to put other things such as address, phone number, phone format, date format, stuff like that. This is where you're going to base it off. And if you want to add custom fields, there's that also over here. But anyway, let me modify this one. This one is for first name. And so what we're going to do is we're going to click on the text field again. Under settings, same thing. And navigate to text field settings. The text field settings should be F name or this specific tag over here. So that when Mailchimp receives the information, it will recognize it and it will accept the data that you have inputted. This one is for last name, so L name. Here we go. And same thing for email address. This one is for the email address, email. So we put it under name, email. There we go. And now, whenever, since after doing that, it will now be connected. You have established a connection. The data will be sent to Mailchimp. And since we did these changes where you copy pasted it earlier, Mailchimp will now recognize the data coming from Webflow. Now, if you want to have custom fields or like custom information to be inputted, you can simply click on add a field and then you can simply select the option that you want over here. So these are the only available options. So maybe you want the website as one of the fields to be added. You will be able to also give it like a unique ID in which we will do the same thing that you saw earlier, allowing us to connect or allowing Mailchimp to recognize that that data that is being received is coming from Webflow. And as you can see, so this is website, so we could name it as website, and over here we could name it as web. Now if we have a website form over here, let's try it over here. Let's add some input. Here we go. Now do the same thing that we did earlier with the action. Do the same thing here just to make sure. And for the name, it should now be web over here. Put it as web. There we go. And now it will recognize the data inputted in that specific form. So that's basically it, guys. That is how you will be able to connect Mailchimp with Webflow. So any data now that is submitted through the Webflow form that we have just made will be sent to Mailchimp through the action code that we just pasted, and it will be read and recognized because we added the other things as well. So that's basically it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.